if you see, given here is sum of the first p terms is m. Also given here is sum of the first q terms is also m. Okay. Sum of the first q terms is m. Sum of the first p terms is also m. Both are m. Question is find the sum of the first p plus q terms. That means you need to find sp plus q, right? Sum of the first p plus q terms. So let's see what we from this what can we find out. See, if the sum of the first p terms is m, then we can write from the formula for sum p by 2 twice. Let us say let us call the first term of the AP be a1 and common difference be d. Let the first term of the AP be a1 and the common difference be d. Therefore, sp is equal to m means p by 2 twice a1 plus p minus 1 into d is equal to m. That means, if you cross multiply, you will get p into twice a1 plus p minus 1 into d is equal to m. That means you get twice a1 plus p minus 1 into d is equal to m by p, right? This is one simultaneous equation in a1 and d. We call it 1. Also, sq is equal to m, right? So similar proceeding exactly similarly, we obtain twice a1 plus q minus 1 into d is equal to m by q, isn't it? Just replace p by q in 1, you get the second equation, right? So now we need to solve for a1 and d in these two equations. How should we solve? Elimination method, because if we subtract 2a1 will cancel, right? So twice of a1 plus p minus 1 into d is equal to m by p. And here you have twice a1 plus q minus 1 into d is equal to m by q. Subtract, this cancels. So what do you get here? P minus 1 into d minus q minus 1 into d is equal to, you get m by p minus m by q. That means on the left hand side, you can take d common. You get p minus 1 minus q plus 1. And on the right hand side, you can take m common. You get 1 by p minus 1 by q. That means you get d plus 1 minus 1 cancels. So you simply get p minus q here. And if you take the LCM here, you get q minus p by pq, right? Now we're going to solve for d. So what you do is you take everything on the left hand side. So you can write this as d times p minus q minus m times q minus p divided by pq must be equal to 0. That means d times p minus q minus, now see, I have p minus q here and I have q minus p here. So I just change the sign here from minus to plus, and then this will become p minus q here, right? pq equal to 0. Now you can take p minus q you can take common. So p minus q, if you take common, you are going to get d plus m by pq. In fact, this is yes, I think I've made a mistake here. This should be, if you cross multiply here in the first equation, you should be getting 2m, right? All this is 2. There's a 2 here. Here also there's a 2. 2. Okay, so you can take 2m out here. All this is 2m. 2m. And therefore this is 2m. Okay. is equal to 0. That means either P minus Q is equal to 0 or D plus 2m by PQ is equal to 0. But P not equal to Q, right? These are two different sum. If I'm taking the sum of P terms, and if I'm taking the sum of Q terms, they cannot be equal, right? Because otherwise, what is the point of giving you two pieces of information? So P cannot be equal to Q. That means what is the value of D? D is equal to minus 2m by PQ. You have got the value of the common difference. Now, once you get the value of the common difference, you can put this value in any of the two simultaneous equations to get the value of the first term, A1. Okay, let us do here, putting D is equal to minus 2m by PQ in 1. We get 1 here is, which is equation, this one. Put it here. You can put in 2 also, no problem. So you get 2A1 plus P minus 1 into D. 2A1 plus P minus 1 into D. This is the equation I'm writing. Is equal to 2m by P. 2m by P. Put the value here. Twice A1 plus P minus 1. D here is minus 2m by PQ is equal to 2m by P. So what is the value of A1? Let's solve for A1. You can cancel 2 from both sides. So you get A1 plus P minus 1 into minus m by PQ is equal to m by P, right? That means you get A1 is equal to m by P minus, let me convert this to a negative sign, then I will take it to the other side. That means this is A1, because this minus sign here will combine with this plus sign to give you a minus sign. P minus 1 into m by PQ is equal to m by P. So that in the next step you have A1 is equal to m by P plus P plus 1 into m by PQ, right? Now you can take the LCM here. PQ is the LCM. So how much do you get? MQ plus you get MP plus M, isn't it? This is what you are getting. So you get, now if you take M common here, you get P plus Q plus 1 by PQ. You have got the value of A1. That means A1 is M times P plus Q plus 1 by PQ. You have got the value of A1. So we have got, see, that's, we have solved the equation. We have got A1 and we have got the common difference. That means once we have got the A1 common difference, we can generate the AP, right? But here we don't need to generate the AP. We need to find the sum of first P plus Q terms. So therefore, SP plus Q is equal to, what is the formula here? N by 2 twice A1 plus N minus 1. N here is P plus Q into D. Put the values of A1 and D. So we have P plus Q by 2 twice A1. A1 here, the value here is M P plus Q plus 1 divided by PQ plus P plus Q minus 1. And what is the value of D we have got? Minus 2M by PQ. Right? Let us simplify this to get the sum of the first P plus Q terms. That's P plus Q divided by, see here, you have 2 here, you have a 2 here, you have PQ here, right? So what you can do is you can take out 2 by PQ from these two. If you take out 2 by PQ, what are you left with? Here you are left with M times P plus Q plus 1, right? And here you are left with Here I have p plus q plus 1. Just let me see here. Made sign mistake. Okay. The error, small error that I have made here is this should be p minus 1. See here, this is p minus 1 here, right? So that is why this should be also be okay. So now we have rectified the error. This is p minus 1 and this is minus m. So this becomes p plus q minus 1 here. This sign is minus. Okay. And therefore, you have in the next step, this should be a minus sign here. And we change the other signs to minus sign also. This should be a twice a1. This should be a minus sign here. Okay. So now once we get this, now let's take common once again. Now see what is common between these two. 2 by pq is definitely common. Also p plus q plus minus 1 is common, right? So we take p plus q by 2 is already there. Okay. Apart from this, you can take 2 into p plus q minus 1 divided by pq common. So what are you left with? You're only left with an m here, right? And here, what are you left with? Here you see a negative sign here, isn't it? So you're only left with an m here. So m minus m, that means all this into 0, which is equal to 0. Therefore, the sum of first p plus q terms is 0. Is this clear or any question you have?
No, sir.
Next question is number 12. Let's see the question. Question is sum of the first 15 terms of an AP is 105. That means what is given here? S15 is 105. First 15 terms. And the sum of the next 15 terms. Next 15 term means S15 plus next 15 is 105. Isn't it? Must be equal to how much? Must be equal to sum of the first 30 terms, isn't it? First 15 plus next 15. Isn't it? Will be equal to sum of the first 30 terms, right?
Yes, sir.
The sum of the first 15 terms of an AP is 105 and sum of the next 15 terms, that is first 15 terms, okay, not 105, this should be first 15 terms S15 and then the next 15. Let me write here, next 15 terms, sum of next 15 terms is given to be how much? 780, right? Now, see here, sum of first 15 terms and the sum of the next 15 term means S30 is given to you as 780, right? So these two are given. Now you can find out. So S15, I start by saying let the first term be A1 and the common difference be D. Let the first term of the AP be A1 and the common difference be D. Therefore, S15 is equal to 105 is given to you, right? So this is, so use the formula for sum, n by 2 twice A1 plus 15 minus 1 into D. D here is, which is equal to 105, right? So what do you get here? Cross multiply, you get 15 times twice A1 plus 14D is equal to 105 into 2. That means twice A1 plus 14D is equal to 105 into 2 by 15, right? So now you can cancel this 7 times. So you get twice A1 plus 14D is equal to 14. That means now from here, from both sides, you can take out the factor 2. So twice A1 plus 7D is equal to 14. That means A1 plus 7D is 7. You get the first equation in A1 and D. Next equation, what is the next condition given? S30 is equal to 780. Now S30 is equal to 780. That means n by 2 twice A1 plus 30 minus 1 into D is equal to 780. That means cancel this here 15 times. 15 times twice A1 plus 29D is equal to 780. That means twice A1 plus 29D is equal to 780 divided by 15. That means twice A1 plus 29D is equal to, now if you cancel this, by how much it will cancel? 5, and this will cancel twice, 52. This is your second equation. So solve 1 and 2. I'll not solve here. Solve it on your own. Solving 1 and 2, we get you'll get A1 is equal to minus 14, and you'll get D is equal to 3. Okay. So the question is find the first 3 terms of the AP. So what are the first 3 terms? Hence, the first 3 terms are A1, A1 plus D, and A1 plus 2D. Put the values. That is, A1 here is minus 14, and this is minus 14 plus D minus 14 plus 2 into D. That is minus 14, minus 11, and minus 8. These are the first 3 terms of the AP. Clear with this question? Next question. Now the concept of arithmetic mean we have not used yet. We'll be using the concept of arithmetic mean later. Okay, when we'll be doing GP, after GP we'll be using. See that question number 13. If 1 by x plus 1 by y and 1 by z are in AP, show that. So given here, 1 by x, 1 by y, 1 by z are in AP. Now if these are in AP, what does it mean? 1 by y minus 1 by x, A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2, right? So that means now you take the LCM, you'll get x minus y by xy is equal to y minus z by yz. That means this is given to you. Call this 1. Okay. What do you need to show? You need to show that this is in AP. To show y plus z by x, comma z plus x by y, comma x plus y by z are in AP. That is what you want to show. You want to show that z plus x by y minus y plus z by x must be equal to x plus y by z minus z plus x by y. This is what we want to show, right? So start from the left hand side. Z plus x by y minus y plus z by x is equal to, take the LCM here. LCM on taking, you will get x into z plus x minus y into y plus z. You simplify the numerator, we'll have zx plus x square minus y square minus yz divided by xy. Right? You take the x square and the y square together, x square minus y square, and zx and yz you take together, divided by xy, which is equal to, now x square minus y square you can factorize as x plus y into x minus y. And from these two, what can you take out? You can take out z to get simply x minus y divided by xy, which is equal to, now you can factorize this as x minus y into x plus y plus z divided by xy, isn't it? Now see, look at one here. X minus y by xy must be equal to y minus z by yz. So what you do is, you take x minus y by xy together, x minus y by xy, and you write x plus y plus z separately. Now from 1, what do we know? From 1 we know x minus y by xy is equal to y minus z by yz. So put it here, y minus z by yz into x plus y plus z. So this is the left hand side that we are getting, right? We got this from 1. Now we see, check the right hand side. What is the right hand side? The right hand side here is x plus y by z minus z plus x by y, right? Now we want to show this is right hand side is equal to left hand side. So yz, take the LCM, you get y into x plus y minus z into z plus x if you take the LCM. So now you open the brackets, xy plus y square minus z square minus zx divided by yz. Now you take y square minus z square together, is equal to y square minus z square, and you take xy and zx together. Right? Now you factorize this part, just insert brackets here, y plus z into y minus z, and from the last two you can take x common, get y minus z divided by yz. So what are we getting here? Y minus z, you take common, you get x plus y plus z divided by yz, which is equal to y minus z by yz into x plus y plus z. Are we getting left hand side is equal to right hand side? Check that this is our right hand side. What is the left hand side? We have got y minus z by yz into x plus y plus z. This is our left hand side. And what is the right hand side? Same thing. So LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, what we wanted to show? We wanted to show that y plus z by x, z plus x by y, and x plus y by z are in AP. That's it, proved. Right? The next one is a very similar sum. Do you have any question on based on this sum? Or is it clear to you?
Sir, it's clear.
Moving on to the next problem then. It's an exactly similar sum, the next one. Question is, given here, a square, b square, c square are in AP. A square, b square, c square are in AP. That means what is given? You have b square minus a square is equal to c square minus b square. This is what is given to you, right? That means from the difference of squares, you can write the left hand side as b plus a into b minus a, and the right hand side you can write as c plus b into c minus b. Okay, let us leave it this way. This is what is given to you. What do you have to prove? To prove a by b plus c, b by c plus a, c by a plus b are in AP. So that is to show, that is to prove b by c plus a minus a by b plus c must be equal to c by a plus b minus b by c plus a. That is what you want to show. Okay. So again, start from the left hand side. B by c plus a minus a by b plus c. Take the LCM here. Take the LCM. B plus c into c plus a. So what do you get here? B into b plus c minus a into c plus a. So what are you getting here? Simplify this. B square plus bc minus ac minus a square divided by b plus c into c plus a. Take the b square and a square together. B square minus a square, and take bc and ac together. Divided by b plus c into c plus a. Okay. So this is, factorize this, b plus a into b minus a plus, last part you can take c common, you get b minus a divided by b plus c into c plus a. Now from these two you can take b minus a out. What are you left with? A plus b plus c divided by b plus c into c plus a. Now we look at 1. Okay, this one. See, I have not labeled this one. So see, what can I write from here? See this ratio here. I have b minus a by b plus c. Do I have b minus a and b plus c? Yes, I have b plus c here. I also have b minus a here. So that means I can take out this ratio. B minus a by b plus c is equal to c minus b by b plus a, isn't it? This is what I can write from here. Let us now call this 1. So I have this ratio here, b minus a by b plus c is equal to what? C minus b by b plus a. So I can replace, from the left hand side, I can replace b minus a by b plus c by c minus b by b plus c. So let's put it. Let's write it as b minus a by b plus c into a plus b plus c by c plus a. Now I can replace b minus a by b plus c, I can replace by c minus b by b plus a. And this is as it is, a plus b plus c by c plus a. This we are getting from 1. Okay. Now we start from the right hand side. The right hand side here is c by a plus b minus b by c plus a. Take the LCM. A plus b into c plus a. We have on top c into c plus a minus b into a plus b, which is equal to c square plus ac minus ab minus b square divided by a plus b into c plus a. So now what do you have? C square minus b square, take them together. and take this together, AC minus AB. Divided by A plus B into C plus A. Okay. So this will be C plus B into C minus B plus. Now from AC and AB, I can take A out to get C minus B divided by A plus B into C plus A. So from these two, I can take C minus B out and I'm left with A plus B plus C divided by A plus B into C plus A. Now check the left hand side. What is in the left hand side? I had A plus B plus C by C plus A together. I also have C plus A plus B plus C here, isn't it? So what I do is I write C minus B by A plus B. I write this as A plus B plus C by C plus A. Now check. This is your right hand side. Is our right hand side, left hand side equal? C minus B by B plus A. C minus B by B
Yes,
plus A.
sir.
And here you have A plus B plus C by C plus A. And A plus B by C plus A. So they are equal. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. Right? Hence, we say, hence A by B plus C, comma B by C plus A, comma C by A plus B are in AP. Right? Proved. That's it. Fine. I'll stop here then.